guys! Welcome to my class. Our topic for today is about powers and exponents. You are going to learn it here, the easy way. In case you are new to my channel, please subscribe so that you will be kept updated on the next math lesson. Then, like and share so that you can also help other students. We are going to learn today how to write products as powers, and we are going to learn also how to write powers as products. Let us study this number. You can see that we have two numbers here, the 4 and the 3. Number 4 is the base, and number 3 is the exponent. You can read these two numbers 4 and 3 as 4 to the power of 3. Some will read this as 4 cubed or 4 raised to the power of 3. Perfect square is a number that can be expressed as the square of a number from the same number system. Let us study some examples of perfect square. 1 is the perfect square of 1 and 1, while 4 is a perfect square of 2 by 2. 9 is a perfect square of 3 times 3, and 16 is a perfect square of 4 times 4. I want you to remember that perfect square is the product of the numbers multiplied by itself. Let us study our first target for today. We are going to learn how to write products as powers. We better begin our first example so that you will be guided. Write 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 using an exponent. The factor 4 is the base here, and we multiply it 4 times. Accordingly, the exponent is 4 because we multiply it 4 times. Therefore, write 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 using an exponent. It will give us 4 raised to the power of 4. Let us work on another example so that you can understand it well. Write 12 times 12 using an exponent. Number 12 is the base here, and we multiply it 2 times. Accordingly, the exponent will be 2. Therefore, 12 times 12 using an exponent is 12 raised to the power of 2. It is easy, right? Just identify how many times you are going to multiply the factor, and that will be the exponent. In this case, we have learned already how to write products as powers. We better begin how to study writing powers as products. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. Find 7 raised to the power of 2 as a product of the same factor. Then, find the value. 7 raised to the power of 2 is 7 times 7. We are going to multiply the base 7 2 times because the exponent is 2. Accordingly, 7 times 7 will give us 49. Let us work on another example so that you can understand it well. Write 7 raised to the power of 4 as a product of the same factor. Then, find the value. This time, the base is the same but the exponent is different. The exponent here is 4. Therefore, we're going to multiply the base 7 4 times. Since the exponent is 4, we're going to multiply the base 4 times. Remember that? Correspondingly, 7 raised to the power of 4 will give us 2,401. Let us work on another example so that you can understand it well. Write 2.2 raised to the power of 3 as a product of the same factor. Then, find the value. The base here is 2.2 and the exponent is 3. So, we're going to multiply the base 2.2 3 times. Consequently, 2.2 raised to the power of 3 will give us 10.648. Let us work on another example so that you can perfectly understand the lesson. Write 1/3 raised to the power of 3 as a product of the same factor. Then, find the value. The base is 1/3 and the exponent is 3. So, we're going to multiply the base 1/3 3 times. Multiplying fractions are very easy. We're going to multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. Therefore, 1/3 raised to the power of 3 will give us 1/27. Let us work on another example so that you can hit it off. Write 1/2 raised to the power of 2 as a product of the same factor. Then, find the value. The base is 1/2 and the exponent is 2. So, we're going to multiply the base 1/2 2 times. Since we are going to multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator, 1/2 raised to the power of 2 will give us 1/4. It is easy, right? Correspondingly, we have met our goal for today's lesson. We have learned how to write products as powers, and we have learned also how to write powers as products. To wrap it up, I want you to remember the number of times the factor is multiplied, that is the exponent. In this case, 12 times 12 is 12 raised to the power of 2. While in finding the value of the number as a product of the same factor, you're going to multiply the factor based on the number of exponent. And it will give you the value. Like in this example, the value of 7 raised to the power of 2 is 49. And the value of 1/2 raised to the power of 2 is 1/4. You're going to multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator if the base is fraction. And don't forget that perfect square is the product of the number multiplied by itself. It is easy, right? To conclude our lesson for today, I want you to always remember what His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, may his soul rest in peace, wrote for us. Education is like a lantern which lights your way in a dark alley. Sheikh Zayed wrote and left this quote for us so that the youth will always remember the importance of education. I want you to remember that this quote will handed down from generation to generation, but the genuine concern of Sheikh Zayed for his nation will always remain. And to encapsulate our lesson for today, I want you to always remember that life is a math equation. You cannot get the most of it if you cannot convert the negatives into positive. I do hope you have learned a lot for today's topic and you find it easy, okay? Till next math lesson, bye-bye!